Hello, I'm Huiwen from Cocobelly Cakes. In today's video, I'll be making this Funko Pop inspired Bruno cake from Disney's Encanto. I loved Encanto so much. The story, the music, the beautiful setting in Colombia, and the characters were so relatable. Not that I'm a abuela or have magical powers, but the characters have realistic flaws and seemed like real people, and I cared a lot about them. My favorite character was Bruno. I'm not usually a fan of Disney boys, but Bruno was so endearing and awkward and really genuine. I was also a big fan of Dolores and wish she had a bigger part. Maybe I will make a Dolores cake too. So this cake was inspired by a Funko Pop Bruno figure that I saw. Funko Pops are known for their oversized blocky heads and big round eyes. They're really cute and very recognizable. I made Bruno's skin color bits out of modeling chocolate and the rest will be fondant. I'm using modeling chocolate because his hands and feet require some sculpting and it's easier to do that with modeling chocolate. I really love how his awkward feet and the flip-flops came out. So while I'm happy with how this cake turned out, you know how there are times when so much goes wrong and things take like 17 times longer than you expected? So this cake was one of those times. I used a new cake recipe and the cake was way too soft for sculpting. The board to hold his head up was misaligned when I put his body on and it was too small and I actually had to shove another piece of board in there to make it work. I remade his left arm twice, remade his hands 3 times, his poncho was too long and I had to cut it, and so many fun things. YouTube always makes things look so easy, right? Time lapse and editing can make things look like perfect magic, but it's so misleading, even on a good day. I've been making cakes for over 10 years now and I still have challenges, but that's how you get better. Keep learning, keep trying things, keep getting better at your craft. At this point, I'm feeling more optimistic. Encasing things in ganache always helps. Ganache is the MVP of most of my cakes, I would say. This is rolled out modeling chocolate. We're going to lay that on there and smooth it out. Then we get to put on his little ears. Hair time. I had fun doing his hair. It started off like a bonnet, then kind of like a Dumb and Dumber haircut with a mullet, but I swear it's going to get better. Bruno has this great unruly head of curly hair, and I wanted to capture that. It suits his character so well and probably also speaks to his neglect from living inside the walls with a bunch of rats. Funko Pops have a clean, kind of minimalistic style, but I still wanted to do some curls, so I made these chubby coils. You just roll out a snake of fondant that tapers at one end and make the curl, and attach with a little bit of water, and just keep doing that over and over again for a really long time. Then we put his eyes and eyebrows in because it'll be harder to do once his bangs go in. Now we can do the rest of his hair. These bang pieces in the front need some extra support, so I'm using toothpicks here. It's like he's getting acupuncture. It's like he's having this whole beauty and wellness day. First a facial massage, then he got his hair done. He even had a plastic smock on before, like they have in salons, and now he's getting acupuncture. And of course he needs his classic Funko Pop style nose. Okay, so now he's looking more like Frodo from Lord of the Rings. My friends are saying how this cake is a bit like Mr. Potato Head. You can just sort of change the details and it could be an entirely different character. And that's the beauty of Funko Pop style. It's so interesting how simple details can be so iconic and instantly recognizable. I'm hoping that adding his facial hair situation will make him more Bruno and less Frodo. I'm speeding up painting his poncho by 10 times. This is actual speed. But don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit through all of that. And we can't have Bruno without his rat buddies. 7-foot frame and rats along his back, right? Or maybe like 8 inches tall and one super cute tiny rat. This guy was pretty cute. Are we done? No, because I got this really great idea for his eyeballs. In the movie, Bruno's eyes glowed green whenever he got a prophecy. I thought giving him green eyeballs would be a bit too much, but I still wanted to incorporate the green somehow. So I decided to give him green catch lights in his eyes. I know Funko Pops don't have catch lights, but we can have some kawaii influence in here too. These are actually just light green nonpareils that I fished out of my sprinkle mix, and they work perfectly. I love that it's a simple nod to Bruno's glowy green eyes. And of course we have to decorate his board. I have strong feelings about decorating your cake board. I think it pulls the theme together so well and really gives your cake that extra polish. For Bruno's cake, we're using sand, which is actually graham cracker crumbs. And we just have to give him his little rat buddy, and now we are done. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't watched Encanto, go watch it. But before you do that, don't forget to subscribe to see more fun cake projects, or share, leave a comment or thumbs up this video to help others find it and enjoy as well. Or leave a comment about Encanto. I love to see what you thought about the movie. Until next time, happy caking!